Welcome back, YouTube. I'm Lobo. This is Chris. You can find us at Twitter at Chris_Carson82, at Lobo_Medina 1026.
That's the first time you did it without looking at the paper. I'm so proud of you, man. So proud of you.
Today we're going to be covering negativity and overcoming rejection.
Overcoming negativity. The big negativity.
Because in network marketing and with all businesses, I would say you're going to have to encounter your fair share of negativity and negative people telling you that you can't do it. So first point that we want to touch on is cut out all negative people in your life. What is the average?
Like we touched on this in the last video, and we're going to hammer it on this video. You become the average of the 5 most people you hang around with, whether that be income, attitude, focus, everything. So if you're around a bunch of negative people, you're going to become a very negative person. The attitude and it just influences and just rubs off on you. So if you want to become a positive, successful person, you got to surround yourself with successful people, driven people, focused people, ambitious people. So make sure you surround yourself with these people to be successful. They don't necessarily have to be millionaires. You can be, a starter, a brand new person in multi-level marketing, and have a buddy the same way, like we started out. As long as you're ambitious and have the same goals and hold each other accountable to reach your goals, that's what you need. You don't have to be hanging around with a millionaire, but it's also helpful to have,
good solid upline.
Upline that you have access to somebody that is wealthy to guide you and give you some pointers and stuff.
Biggest thing, first point we're going to touch on is negativity. It's going to happen. You're going to get rejected, and people are going to say in sales, no, I don't want to buy your product. No, your product is overpriced. No, I don't want anything to do with your product. No, I don't want to join your business opportunity. No, you're in a pyramid scam. It's going to happen. You're going to get rejected. No one gets into multi-level marketing and has a perfect run where everyone says, yes, let's go. Yes, let's do it. Yes, this is the best thing since.
It comes back to a lot of timing with people too. The timing might not be right. So you approach somebody in network marketing or in any business, sales, what have you. They may reject you. They may be mean about it. They may be nice about it. But you always have to remain professional. That's the one big thing we want to make sure that you stay is professional when you're dealing with people in multi-level marketing, because you don't want to give it a worse name. You want to stay professional, keep a smile on your face, because it does rub off. Because maybe 6 months, 2 weeks, 6 months down the line, they may come back to you and say, hey, the timing wasn't right, but now I want to hear more about your business. So make sure you maintain the professionalism with the people after rejection.
Our second point, and a good thing to keep in mind, is all famous people were rejected.
Right.
I think the biggest one that sticks out in my mind, Dr. Seuss, those books that every kid reads. I mean, there's even a spot in the amusement park for Dr. Seuss that's based off Dr. Seuss's books. He was rejected 27 times before someone published his book. 27 times before Dr. Seuss. I mean, they printed off over millions of his books. 27 times. But it took him persevering through all the rejection, everyone telling him, no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm going to do it.
And there's pretty much National Reading Day in all the elementary schools. I think once a year. That's Dr. Seuss Week. So you got to overcome the rejection. One big one that sticks in my mind, that Dr. Seuss was for him. I follow a couple wealthy people on social media just to see what they're up to. One is, of course, is Donald Trump. He's very well known, big realtor, owns pretty much all of New York. Whenever he posts something online, people always bash him. Well, it's easy for you to say this. It's easy for you to say that because you filed for bankruptcy so many times, and just the negativity you see in the comments after he posts something is astounding. But yeah, even the most well-known billionaire in this country sought bankruptcy and he failed, but it's stayed persistent, kept with it, and now he's successful. So any person that you know is famous has rejected in some way or has been rejected and failed at something that he's done, and now he's doing it the right way. What else we got for topics?
I think that's pretty much it. In closing, he's got a good.
This is going to come out of one of Grant Cardone's best New York Times bestseller. If you're not first, you're last. The very last page in his book is he wrote like a little thing on a little poem or little excerpt on negativity and rejection. The title is "Be Deaf When Someone Says You Can't," and it goes like this: Be deaf when someone says you cannot do it. Be deaf when someone says it is impossible. Be deaf when anyone tries to put limits on you. For these people who make efforts to limit you and suggest that you cannot fulfill your dreams are dangerous people. These people have given up on their dreams and seek to convince you to do the same. And do not be confused by them when they suggest that they are only trying to help you. Help is not what they offer. What they really seek to do is have you join the rank of slaves, the apathetic, and the hopeless. Be deaf to all of them. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure you comment, subscribe. On the About Me section on our YouTube channel, you can find all of our links to our Twitters, Facebook, and Instagram page. Thanks again for joining us.
Remember, produce winners, not whiners.
Have a good day.
Have a good one.